My manager at the time, not Ed, it was someone else I was working with many, many years ago, this was back in like 1985, had sent to a number of different labels, and from one label, which shall remain nameless, got a letter back saying, well, this guitar playing's great, but I don't believe it's a woman playing. Who are you really representing? And I was just, and this was 1985, and we had a good laugh about it, of course, but like he would send out, something that wasn't, like I'm an imposter, or somebody, some ghost guitar player had played all my parts or something.
Some artists have a musical vision so unique that it forces them to take a whole new approach to their instrument. Kaki King is one of those artists.
Her tapping is really phenomenal. It's impressive.
It's crazy what a woman can do with a guitar.
She makes the instrument do what you don't expect it to do. You see this tiny woman pick up this ovation, and before she plays a note, right or wrong, you kind of think what could possibly happen. And as soon as she starts playing, you realize, okay, you are in your own territory now.
Kaki King, a formidable talent, an amazing technician, and someone who wasn't also afraid to be kind of weird at times and surprising, which is also what I love about a guitar player.
When I saw Kaki play, I remember thinking, oh, that's how she was doing that. Because she was doing some very unique kinds of fretting and hammering kind of stuff and just percussive things.
I mean, to watch her do that stuff, it makes me either want to practice more or quit,
So I'm not going to do it with typical scales. I'm not going to do it with the typical chords. I'm going to tune my guitar weird and figure out some fingerings that make sense only to me, because there's something here and here that I'm trying to get out to a listener.
I think the vehicle for my career has been just this tapping thing, but I don't think that's why I have a career. Like, that looks fancy on TV. But honestly, the amount of songs that I've written that incorporate this over-the-hand style, not many. It's funny, I cannot play a guitar solo to save my life. Absolutely not. Like, I've tried and it's just a miserable failure. I mean, and I look at people and they just rip and I'm like, how? Like, I have no idea what they're doing.
The sound of an acoustic guitar being performed really well with great tone, where every note sounds like it's got its own zip code. I just really love that. I can't do it very well at all.
You have a Kaki King who may not be able to play scales the way that Steve Vai would play scales or that Jimmy Page would play scales, but she hears something in her head and she's trying to manifest that sound in space, and she has to figure out how to do that.
My guitar style is so much right hand. And my left hand's good at making like extended chords and sort of adapting itself to different tunings, but my right hand is where it's at.
To be able to find that space and to innovate and to have it come from within, she can do that and she makes it look effortless.
I got to a point with guitar where it was like, well, you can go the sort of like speed metal route, or you can go the jazz route, or you can go totally into classical stuff. And I was like, really, those are my only choices? So that's why I started playing in different tunings and did what I did. For me to retune my guitar and into a tuning that my fingers have no idea where they're going, they have no muscle memory of any chord shapes or anything that sounds good, they have to relearn. That's my process.
When I heard someone like Kaki, I don't think of, oh, this is a girl playing the guitar. I don't have time for that. I just think, what is this person delivering, and does it resonate with me?
for me personally, when I write a song, I want to hear something that's beautiful. And I want to hear something that's a little dark and a little sad and a little intense. And I want that sort of, that emotive quality to come out. And that's what I get turned on by.
Yeah, let's face it, instrumental guitar music is not a huge market niche. It didn't matter. She still blew up. And I think that you have to point to her artistry as being the reason. There's no other reason.